Hello, happy Friday, and welcome to this week's vlog update. I have a lot of fun news to report this week, as usual, of course, I guess. First off the rank is Nick's fantastic industry insights session for Australian Songwriters Conference Melbourne on Sunday night. He spoke to us about current music industry frameworks that exist. So he went through a bit of Copyright 101 and a bit about publishing and what it is and isn't and should and shouldn't be in theory, and also collaborating with people, co-writing and splits around that. And then topping it all off was a bit of discussion of funding opportunity, grant type stuff and submitting applications and things like that at the end. So it was a huge selection of really fascinating and important topics. So glad that I was able to MC that for Nick, who's a fantastic speaker, very conversational, very chill. Hugely grateful for his time on Sunday. That was amazing, and ASC was so lucky to have someone with his breadth and depth of experience talking about all of that. Wow, that's going to be a hard act to follow. Next month, actually, we've got someone from APRA AMCOS speaking about earning royalties specifically as a songwriter. Nikki Tuckwell, she's a fantastic speaker as well, and another person we're very lucky to have. And after that, in November, we've got Joel talking about various audio engineering topics, sort of the basics of studio recording as well as gig audio setup, and also he's going to walk us through a bit of digital audio workstation basics as well, so DAWs, which is very exciting. Can't believe I've got all of these really cool speakers and topics on the cards for this little monthly series that we've got going. So massively grateful to everyone who's been involved with that. You're legends. And anyway, beyond that, this week also has, of course, been very big for further development of my next releases. Those collaboration tracks with Ben are coming along amazingly. Vibration Angle, which is the one that I'm hoping to release in November, is like this close to being done. I'm so excited. I had a session with Joel in the studio to do some mixing for it on Wednesday. The long postponed, not really long, just a week, but it felt like long because I was so excited. Anyway, we had the session slightly postponed on Wednesday, and I can't stop listening to the bounce out of what we've got so far, like the progress bounce draft thingy. I have had it on repeat, and in theory it's because I'm trying to pick out bits to be like, oh, there's a little, that might be slightly out of time there, maybe shift that forward. Or do we have another take we could have of this phrase, or there's a pop or a click there or something like that. But really, it practically doesn't need to be touched now, as far as I'm concerned. It sounds so good already. There's a little clap echo effect thing that we've got in the second instrumental interlude, which I'm wondering maybe we should shift forward a bar, maybe not, but we need to play around with it anyway, and that was already flagged between us on Wednesday. And other than that, like seriously, there's not much else that needs to be done. It's almost there, which is so exciting for me, and I can't stop listening to it. I've been listening to it on repeat and just rocking out. I'm so excited. Anyway, beyond that one, we've also got Live Soaked Reveal, which I think all of the vocals are there for. We haven't actually started the mixing for it yet, but once we've got Vibration Angle sorted, then it'll be on to Live Soaked Reveal. It's all coming together. I've also sort of put down my artwork concepts for these tracks. So I had previously spoken about maybe trying to source an artist to do the artwork for them, but I've come to the realization that I've got so much of my own that I can repurpose as cover artwork for these tracks. So my vague concept at the moment is to actually repurpose old photos of sketches that I've done over the years, of drawings, many of which I don't even have physically anymore because I tend to give them as gifts to people, because often I've drawn them specifically for one particular person, intended as a gift. And so they're all with their homes now, and all I have left of them are these little progress photos that I often take of sketches when I'm in the process of drawing them out. So what I've got is a bunch of photos of sketches that I did that I think align well with the tracks. So the vibration angle concept that I've got out, for example, I recently put a couple of snaps of that on socials, and it's got, I don't want to spoiler it. If you're on socials with me, then you've seen the images. You'll see why it goes with the song specifically. I'm talking about vibration angle once the song is out, of course. I guess that can be a bit of a teaser or something. But yeah, that's my idea. I've got a bunch of drawings that I've done over the years, and they often come to mind when I'm writing a specific song or another. So what I've done is I've created cover artwork concepts for 5 of the 6 tracks that we've got sort of in the works at the moment. So that's my idea there. So maybe I won't need to commission artwork at all for it. I'll just have to buckle down and do it myself, and it'll turn out awesome, because the sketches that I have in mind really do align in an almost uncanny way with the actual tracks. It's like I drew them specifically for the tracks, but like years apart. Weird, right? But not if, I guess, you're a woo-woo kind of person like I am, and that kind of thing just happens. Anyway, other than that, yeah, it's a pretty big week with a lot of progress, and very excited to see how things develop from here.